Thank you all for coming. Thank you very much, Sarah. Much like Sarah, I am also foreign, believe it or not. But before that, you've all paid good money to be here, so I figured I should at least tell you one joke. Why do Norwegian ships have barcodes on the side of them? It's quite ingenious, really. It's so that when they get back to port, they can Scandinavian. Don't worry, the jokes, much like the dress code for this evening, are going downhill from here. So like I said, a bit foreign. I've got a Scottish father, a South African mother, which I thought would make me a really good rugby player, right? Turns out, no, just super cheap with my racism. So I lived in a whole bunch of countries, and by the time I got back to the UK, I decided, I need to prove that I'm British, right? So I went and got myself a Cockney wife. That's her. The Cockneys are fascinating creatures, right? Whole different language, whole different way of doing things. But at least they're always honest. They always tell you how it is. Call a spade, don't mince about, say it as it is, innit? So she does all the time. Apparently, I'm a bit of a sex machine in the bedroom. At least that's what I think she means when she calls me a fucking tool. So there's a couple things that have weirded me out about Britain, right? The biggest one is you walk down Shoreditch High Street, right? There's a place called Jack the Clippers. You can get a haircut there, right? Jack the Ripper was a horrible, horrible man, right? But you can get your kebab at Jack the Chipper as well. They even call it West Yorkshire. Oh, don't groan. I guarantee you, your grandchildren are going to be getting fish and chips from Jimmy Saveloy's. So the second thing I did to make myself a little bit more British is I joined the army. I was in the infantry for 4 years, learned a lot of valuable life skills, learned how to survive in a cold, wet ditch, how to listen to just horrible noises, screams, bangs, pops, drones flying in the air. It prepared me really well for my first British festival. It also taught me the joys of how to keep yourselves clean in those environments. You guys are terrible at this, you all fucking stink. All you need is one wet wipe. Face, armpits, crotch. Remember the order, it's very important. So we once ended up in Croatia. I was part of the regiment that was the first guys, boots on the ground in Croatia. We were doing some NATO training, teaching the Croatians good skills and drills, proper British Army stuff, right? And it was all right. The Croatians were fascinated. We had marshmallows in our ration packs. We had all sorts of little sweets and stuff. They had bread, cold meats, fish, all sorts of stuff, like proper food. Ours boil in a bag. But anyway, we're settling them in. We teach them how to prepare a proper camp, sentry duty, make sure the enemy can't see you, drones, bombs, all that sort of stuff, right? And we get our heads down, right, get a bit of kip. One of the lads turns around and he goes, "Sir, Croatians lit a fire, sir." So we look around and sure enough, massive bonfire in the middle of their campsite. Like, right, get the Croatian officer over here. Come on, mate. Comes over. He's like, "Oh, yes, Britishers, fantastic. Thank you very much for all the training, the help. This is marvelous, so very good." So like, "Right, mate, you can't do this. This is terrible, right? You will be seen. Aerial attacks, drones, the whole lot. You're going to get all your men killed. Put the damn fire out." And he goes, "Oh, yes, no, very good, very good. We will do it right away. So, very sorry, very sorry. But what are you going to do about the bears?" One of the lads, "Sir, didn't sign up for bears, and neither did I, so we roasted our marshmallows over the fire that night." Ladies and gentlemen, I've been John Fittis. Thank you very much.